What's up everybody, welcome to today's video. I'm a little nervous about it. I've never done a reaction video on my channel. Well, I take it back, I think I did a reaction to maybe a movie trailer or something like that, but I've never done a reaction video to any of my previous videos. And don't worry, this isn't gonna become a regular thing on my channel. I just thought it would be fun to go back and react to one of my first short films that I made, and I use that term very, very loosely because it is no way, shape, or form a short film, but you know what? I thought I was quite crafty back then, and now, well, you'll see. What usually happens when I create a video is, after I'm done editing it, after I upload it to YouTube, I rarely watch any of my videos over again because I don't know, when I go back and like the times that I have gone back and watched my videos, I pick them apart and I'm like, why did you do this? This looks really stupid. You're acting really dumb. What's going on with you? Especially a lot of my older videos because I am by nature an introvert. I'm a quiet person. I really don't have that much to say most of the time. I mean, I'm sarcastic and snarky, and I like to make like quick, witty like one-liners, but I don't talk all that much. So if any of you ever meet me in person, or if I ever meet you guys to do collabs or whatever, if I'm a little quiet or awkward, that's just me in general. I'm usually quiet and awkward. I don't even know where this is going anymore. Anyway, today I wanted to react to one of my first short films that I made, and the reason I wanted to react to it is because I actually made it after I experienced some weird kind of paranormal events happening in my house. So I thought it'd be fun to go back and watch that video with you guys, and we can all make fun of it together. And while we're watching it, I can also go a little bit more in depth and tell you the story behind those creepy or paranormal events that happened. Also, I have Chucky back here. I'm trying to find a space for him. I think I really want to redo all of this behind me. Like, I want to come up with a fresh, brand new set. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but I don't know. I feel like it's time for a change. Also, I'm leaving this coming Thursday. I'm flying to North Carolina to meet up with Joey Adventures and the Strangest. We're going to investigate at the Bellamy Mansion, which should be awesome. And then after that, Joey and I are going to go to the USS North Carolina and do an investigation there. I'm super excited. I've been wanting to get out there and start traveling again, and I cannot wait to go to these haunted locations. So stay tuned. More investigations and creepy locations are coming. Okay, so the video that we're going to be looking at is, I think I called it, Is My Annabelle Doll Really Haunted? And I made it shortly after I received this Annabelle doll from Mezco Toys. After I received her, a couple weird things happened in my house. Now, I do not think that she is really haunted. This is not the real Annabelle doll. It's just like a small like collector's item. I don't think any of the events that happened are connected to her. If anything, it may be from something following me from one of my investigations. I've also had some other weird things happen in this house, so I don't think it's tied to her. I just think these are weird, spooky things that happened, and I decided to make like a weird video about it. So I'm gonna put my AirPods in, and I'm also gonna put this video on the screen while I watch so that we can watch it together and have a good laugh, and feel free to make fun of me in the comments. All right, I found it, and apparently back then I didn't believe in putting any work into my thumbnail, so I just took a picture of the doll and thought that was good. We're done. All right, anyway, let's play it. That's when I used to put my name in front, like a title screen. I don't do that anymore. The following events are real and have occurred since I received Annabelle. Okay, I'm pausing it. Like I said, the events are real and they did occur. I tried to make it really kind of spooky and give it like a like a Paranormal Activity vibe, you know, like the text that they put in the front of it, like the police tapes were acquired by blah blah police department. These people are still on the loose or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let's just keep going. I didn't decide to talk at all in this. I just thought it was gonna be more of like a silent film. Oh my goodness. She was thick. Okay, I paused it again. When I first started my channel, I was probably like 20 pounds heavier than I am right now, which isn't a lot to people. And like, I'm not saying that I was big at all, but for me personally, I was a little thicker. And I'm glad that I have lost some weight since this. But at least my shirt speaks the truth about myself, and that is that I am a geek. Ooh, she looks so nervous. Look at my acting. I can't even. What is back there? What's going on? Okay, I don't know if you guys know this or can appreciate how many different times I had to record this to get all of those camera angles. I had to have the tripod set in front of me as I was walking towards it. Then I had to stop the camera, turn it the other way while I was walking away from it, so you saw the back of my head. And then the ones where it's to the side of me, I had to set the camera up again to the side so that it looked like I was walking past the camera. So those are kinds of the I can't even talk. Those are some of the things that you have to think about when you're filming by yourself and you want to get different shots. You have to think about how it would look in a movie, even though this clearly doesn't look like a movie, but you know what I'm saying. Look at her run. Look at her go. Okay, I am no way, shape or form an athlete. I do not like to run unless I'm being chased, and that is evident by this. We'll just keep going. So now this is a separate event that happened, and I'm going to talk about these in just a minute. I filmed this during the day, that's why it's so bright. It's supposed to take place at nighttime, but I'm not very good at nighttime photography, at least I wasn't then, and I didn't know how to set up a shot so that it was filmed at night. So I just filmed it during the daytime and I was like, nobody will notice. The sound effects, I'm telling you. Nice pajamas. It was creepy when it happened. I'll tell you about this stuff in just a minute. Okay, oh shit. Okay, I forgot about this part at the end. The jump scare was, we'll just keep going. I think this next part's the most embarrassing part ever. So what was it I heard in the backyard? Was somebody there? Was it my imagination? Or was it her? And what was that with the razor? How did it turn on all by itself? Did it turn on by itself? Or was it her? I'll let you decide. I'll let you decide. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, so that was made a couple years ago, which is evident by my editing skills or lack thereof. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to have the monologue at the end. I don't even know what kind of vibe I was going for. So yes, this is why I do not watch my videos after I post them. I take a lot of pride in my videos. While I'm editing them, I'm like, this is turning out great. I love the way this is turning out. And then after I post them, a couple months down the road, I look back and I'm like, yeah, not so good. But that's normal. We are our own worst critics, and I just thought it would be fun to show you something from a while ago to see the evolution of my filming and my editing and how I create my videos. I actually got the idea from doing this video from my friend Kyla. She had recently posted a video on her channel where she watched her first paranormal video, and I was like, ooh, do I dare do this? Like, do I want to subject myself to watching this rubbish? So I did. But yeah, I totally stole the idea from Kyla. So if you guys don't know who she is, where have you been? Go check out her channel. I'll leave it down below. She does paranormal videos like I do, and she does a lot of other types of videos too. So check her out. She's a hoot. Now I want to tell you what really happened, what inspired this video. Those things that happened really did occur. So in the first scene of that short film, you saw me in the backyard. I was playing with the dogs. Well, you didn't see the dogs, but I was playing with the dogs, and we have this kind of like little alleyway, not alleyway, like a part of the yard that goes down between the side of the house and our fence. And while I was outside with the dogs, I was out there at night, and I kept hearing what sounded like footsteps over there, because there's some parts of it that are like stone or gravel. And while I was playing with the dogs, I kept hearing what sounded like somebody walking in the footsteps. And so I decided to get a little bit closer, and as I did, all of a sudden it sounded like the footsteps started like running towards me. And so that freaked me out. I was so scared that I took off. I ran around the house, you know, my running skills, but I ran, and yeah, it was just something really weird that happened. I don't know what it was. While I was back there, I didn't see anybody, but that doesn't mean it couldn't have been some type of animal or something like that. It was just something that spooked me, and it was kind of odd. Now, the second scene, that actually happened too, and that did happen at night. It wasn't the same night that I heard the footsteps outside. It was a different night. But I was laying in bed. I was like dead asleep, and while I was sleeping, all of a sudden I heard that buzzing sound like my beard trimmer had turned on, and I could hear it buzzing against the countertop in the kitchen, in the bathroom. We don't shave in the kitchen, we shave in the bathroom. Anyway, I woke up in the middle of the night because I heard the buzzing of the beard trimmer on the counter. So I got up, I walked into the bathroom, and it had buzzed all the way from the side, or like the counter, and it had fallen into the sink, and it was buzzing in the sink. And I have no idea how it turned on. It had never done it before. It never did it after that. It was just a one-time occurrence that it turned on, and just, yeah, I can't explain it. And of course, both of these occurrences happened right after I got Annabelle. And so I thought, you know what? I'm like, how can I make a video out of this and make it fun and not just like a regular sit-down video telling like a paranormal story time? I wanted to do something a little different. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like portray these events through a short film. So I filmed it like a short film. And I put it out there for the world to see, and now I'm embarrassed. Honestly, I'm not really embarrassed. We all start somewhere. And you know, that's one of my favorite things about watching other channels too. And that's why I watch some of the channels that I do watch, because I like to see a progression in the quality of the videos. When I'm making videos, I always try to make my videos different or fresh, or I try to film it a little different, or edit it a little different, or add, I don't know, add something to the production quality of the video. And those are the types of channels and videos that I like to watch. Also, like, I like to watch channels where they're trying to up their game every time they edit or every time they film. They're trying something new, they're trying something different. I like to see thumbnails get better and it not just be the same thumbnail over and over and over again. That way, you know, for me, that makes it feel like that person's really trying, that they really enjoy what they're doing, and they really enjoy making videos and content over just whipping something together to have it out there to try and be YouTube famous. You know what I mean? I make videos because I really like to make videos and I really love the paranormal. So that's why I try to bring good quality videos to you when I make them. Anyway, enough rambling for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know it's not a spooky video like I usually do, but I wanted to do it, and I'm like, this is my channel, I'm just gonna do stuff that I like and that I enjoy, and I did it, even though it was kind of gross to watch. But if you did enjoy it, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, because I do have a couple other cringy videos that kind of have a backstory to them that we could watch together, make fun of, and I could tell you the story behind what inspired me to make that video. It is now time for the reoccurring statement of, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.